Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply.
On to Division III District Semi, Bowling Green and St. Francis. Knights up a run in the second. Charlie Pastula sends a well-hit ball that drops in time to right field. Cole Porchaznik scores, doubling the lead for St. Francis. A few moments later, Pastula steals second. The throw is too strong, and Gabe Lasowski capitalizes and scores from third. Knights up 3-0. A 4-run game in the fourth. Keelan Archer, with 2 on, gets a base hit to left center. Casey Dean sprints home, sliding for good measure. Bobcats are on the board. Same score in the bottom of the fifth. Porvaznik pops up to center. The catch is made. Andrew Tucker tags up and races home to go back up 4 runs. St. Francis gets the 5-2 win and advances to the district final. Thomas Wojcik, a good showing from the mound, and had a no-hitter going through 3 innings.
I felt like I could have done a little better getting ahead of the hitters, but defense made some great plays behind me. BG's a good hitting team, so just had to be on top of my stuff and trust the defense, trust my ability to throw strikes. We'll have to rest well tomorrow and just come ready to play Saturday, depending on the outcome of the game after us, but we'll all be pretty excited to go for a district championship.
Mason Lowry and Rick Poland join us now.
Well, you know, as a rule of thumb, you generally survive in tournament play in baseball and softball with 2 things, pitching and defense. And today, St. Francis had plenty of both. And, Rick, it started with Tommy Wojcik. He was outstanding on the mound for St. Francis.
Yeah, he had command of his pitches. When he got into trouble, he was able to wiggle out of it. But for the most part, he was keeping the ball down in the zone and using his defense. And St. Francis has a really good defense.
Yeah, Tommy Wojcik, really talented sophomore pitcher. He's got command of 5 pitches, 2 different fastballs, 2 different breaking balls, and a changeup. And what was fascinating to watch him today, there were so many occasions where he got behind 1-0, 2-0 on hitters, and then would come back with something that Bowling Green couldn't do anything with.
Yeah, it's an unflagging attitude that he has. He doesn't let that get him down. The negatives he can get rid of in a hurry. So he's able to come back. He's confident in his pitches and that he can throw strikes when he needs to, and that's what he did today.
And one of the very few times that he ran into trouble was right in the middle of the game. Bowling Green had a chance with the bases loaded to really get themselves back into it, but Wojcik once again pulls a rabbit out of his hat, induces a 4-6-3 double play, and that was basically that for the Bobcats.
Yeah, traffic on the bases and an opportunity for Bowling Green to get themselves back in the game, and that ground ball, and it was a quick double play too, because it didn't look like it was going to end up that way, but it was quick, good feed, good relay to first base, and I'll tell you what, they came off the field, and we noticed that at the time. They came off the field on a high, and they carried it over to their offense, and from that point on, I think they had control of the game.
We've always said the teams in the NLL kind of have an innate advantage in baseball and softball once they get into the tournament because of the meat grinder that is their conference schedule. I think you can say the same for the Catholic High School League. St. Francis now 19-10. They play such a difficult schedule. They feel primed to make a really deep run.
Yeah, really, and there's so much involved with it because you got the travel, you got the preparation, you got the rule changes up there when you go up there to play. You face really top-notch pitching, and it hardens you for situations like this when you get into the Ohio tournament.
There you have it, St. Francis, a nice win over Bowling Green. They advance to the district final here on Saturday. Back to you.
Tournament Time on BCSN is brought to you by Dunn Chevy, supporting local athletes. Together, let's drive. And by Unison Health and the Mental Health Board of Lucas County, reminding you that it's your time, your choice. And by Superior Credit Union. We're not a bank, we're better.